Hello friends, welcome to the live session. Regularly we are coming online 7:30. So thank you for joining. Those who are joined, let's just I have some important announcements to make. So whatever about the tutorials, what you have added and all, and how you will how to use that I will tell you. So please join us, so we can just for 10-15 minutes we are coming online for a technical discussion. So you have anything, say any questions or anything, you can just let me know. So just to we'll wait for another 1 or 2 minutes. Then we will start. Hope you are enjoying the tutorials whatever we are uploading, and we are frequently adding also. So you can ask me questions. You are have some ideas or any doubts or any bug you are facing, or you are any somehow have any ideas, then you can just post me here. And friends, please join. So I'll leave you and you just watch the description. I have a link there, and one video link is also there, tutorial link. You can watch that. That's more about combining different tables together and getting the report, as you discussed it yesterday. If you see the yesterday's discussion, you can see that we discussed about a product, sales and customer table. These three tables, combining these three tables, how you will generate a report. So that's what we had discussed yesterday, and that tutorial is added today. So the link you will get it in the description and all. I can show you the demo also here. Let people join, then I can show you that is useful to develop a application, because each piece of information is stored in different tables. You are not suppose, or it is not a good practice to keep everything on a one table, and that is why the left join, right join, linking of tables comes up. So that is the main purpose, to understand that linking. That is the main purpose of that tutorial. So multiple tables store different data, and that you will be linking and generating our required report. So that was the idea behind this tutorial. And moreover, if you have any problem, you can use it. Okay, let me just show you the demo of it. Sorry. Say okay, just wait, let me do the setup here. Product and table, two files are there. One is the product file, one is the table file. Run the table file only to create the table and store some sample data. That is the only purpose of the table file. All the source codes are available to copy and use it. So let's just, I will show you. I will not run it because it will overwrite it. Let me just show you this one first. So hope you can see this is the tables it will create, and some sample data also it inserts into the three tables: product, sales and customer table. So this much only. If you run this, and note that here is the path. So this you must change it where you want to create the table. This has nothing to do with the application. It will simply create the database table with this database. It will create with three tables and some sample data. So it is better you keep the same path where your application also inside that. But this path, when you come to the application file, this second file, the product file, here you maintain the same path, because you will be accessing the same table. So logically you will be connecting to the same database table, and you run it. So, and one by one query you can try it. See the video, every query, whatever is explained on the blog, whatever is given, that is tried here. So I can just run it. I will show you the query window. I am running it. Yeah, here is the query window. You can write anything, and those sample queries are linking all the tables. So 3 tables are linked together and used. Let me just see, select star from say cells. Why you will go for the product? Okay, I am asking all the columns here, go. So here it is. I have 7 products are there, just a sample. Now if I do some mistake here, let me just write something, then I will get a error, near select syntax error. So I can, so this error handling part takes care. There is a try exit block here, line number 45 at the left side. You can see that this error takes care out with the foreground red, means font color is in red. So on a higher size. So that is why this block. So it tells me the what the error is coming out. So these like this, you can change the query also and get different report. For your practice purpose, we have given. For your practice, we have given some sample queries where the tables are linked. But my request is, please study those how the linking of multiple table works. Those links are below the blog post. Let's go to the blog post again. I will just take you there. Let me just see here. Okay, here it is, I think. Yeah. So I am in that. Fine. Let me just show you the one. Here is the blog post. You can just go through. See, the table structure is just a block diagram. Then the link to the tutorial where the entire demo is given. You can study this code breakups, then come down here, the application you can copy, but below that you will also get the, this is the table how to create it. This is one time requirement only. First create the table, and everywhere the path is embedded here. So you must change this path. Okay. So change the path where the table to be created. Then below that there are some queries are given, some sample queries are given. Total revenue generated by each product. This is the query. Total quantity sold for each product. Okay, let's bring that. I will show you how this works. So this is our window. I kept it here. Say product name. Okay, here daily sales report. Okay, fine. Let's just copy this particular one. This query I am copying and using it in this window. Got it? I just pasted it. Note that top 5 customers, and there is at the end you can see limit is 5. This you keep on changing. Now let's just use this. You will get it top 5 customer in this order. Now say top 2 customer. I will just change this to 2. Now let's see. Yeah, top 2 customers. So this limit is for that. This is a query. This is particularly a, you can use that one to learn more about the limit, what is order by, what is group by, everything. At the bottom you will get a link. So similarly all the other queries, let's try again this query. One more query. It is daily sales summary including revenue, quantity sold. Fine. Let's come here, delete this, paste it here. So the same one I just pasted it. So it tells me every day total sales, how many quantity, all those things along with the quantity. So this is also gives you that. Let me just come here, delete the previous one, pasted it here. So who purchased, product name, quantity, all these things are come up. So try all these queries. Now this you rather see the headline and develop the queries. Now below that you can see all the what is the tutorial on left join, where query, limit, order by, everything. And this is a part of the our previously we discussed about the query window. So this is the part. Consider this as part 3. So here is the link to part 2. You can study that. At the top also you can get the in the menu here tree view query window, the tutorial first part. Already we discussed, the video tutorial is also there. So you can, that is a simple query window, but that time you have used a single table. Now a multiple table we are using. That's the purpose of this. See, the query window remains same. What is when it's connect to the database, there the data should be available in multiple tables. So then the two things, the data should be available in multiple tables, and your query then it should be joining all the tables, you get the report. There is basically no change in how the query is executed. Scripts remain same. These are the main difference. So I hope you can understand this. This full blog post or tutorial is here. You study this sample query you use, sample data and the table you use. Even you can use your own data, change this data, create your own table, but queries should match the table. Otherwise, anyway, you will get the errors also. Say column name you are wrongly typed, then you will get the error message. It is like that. Let's just come back to our fine friends. So this is what is being what we discussed yesterday, and this is the tutorial what we developed today, and we have already uploaded it also. Link is there in the description, both the blog post and the video link. Completely study it, and I hope it's not that, but you must have that SQL knowledge, query SQL. Right now you can just copy and use it and see how the things stuff work. But some other requirement comes, you should have how the join works, how the filtering, where condition, what is the order by, what is the limit. Those knowledge are a little bit required. Those links are there at the end. You can follow that links and study it. And even earlier also we have uploaded many tutorials on this, particularly the SQL part. So you can how to write a query, what the query will do, everything we have already with tutorials are there. You can follow it, or let me know if you want more on that areas. So these are the friends I want to share. Nothing more is there. I am working in some other areas, or you have anything in your mind, then please let us know, and request you again to subscribe and like our tutorial. So that is encouragement for us. And if you are facing any issues, doubts, suggestion, questions, you can post it here, or you can post it below our tutorials also. And you can ask your friends also to join. We are having good technical discussions, so we can discuss with you, and that will help you and help me also in developing tutorials, and the interaction will help. So ask your friends also to join. Friends, if nothing more is there, then we'll stop the session, or you have anything. This is the new tutorial we have added today. So give me your feedbacks, how whether it is too complex or too simple or easy to use, or how to expand it. Note that in this table, that though we have added one date column and storing the date, note that SQLite doesn't have a date type column. MySQL does have. So it tells that you store it as a string. As per the documentation of SQLite, you can study it. Some other day we'll focus more on date, because most of the applications, they work on the date. Say you generally, what is the last week cell, what is the last month cell, or what is the previous month cell, what is the last 10 days cell, how much profit to entire year, what is our turnover. So all these date calculations are required. Say you have daily sales of last 2 years. You say that, okay, combinedly group make it year wise. So last year how much sell was, this year how much sell. So all this type of queries depends on date column. So date column is quite important. It is very important in our all the reports or applications whatever we develop. So we can also include a date. So for that, our data should have the date column, and sufficient data is required. You can just create some dummy data and work on it. Let me know if you are working on any such requirement is there. We can also develop. Some tutorials are already there. You can work on it. So friends, if nothing more is there, then we'll stop it. Already 15 minutes. I plan for 10 minutes, but I take it for 15 to 20 minutes. Yesterday it was more than half an hour it was. So please join us regularly at 7:30 and Indian Standard Time. We are coming online, and for for a technical discussion on all this Python, SQLite, Tkinter, MySQL, SQLite database, Excel, CSV, how to integrate with Python, and all we discuss. Also, we discuss about web programming, PHP, then MySQL, JavaScript, HTML, all this stuff also we discuss. Mostly we focus on our script with database integration. So you can small application, not a very complex one, not small applications, how to develop, how to work on it, those things we discuss. So you can better you just post me the questions, so your ideas, questions or any suggestion you have, here it can post it or in the below the tutorial. Based on that we can discuss it. And many of these tutorials has come are because of our discussion. So in a discussion and questions also, whatever questions you ask. That's all, friends. If you, I'll just request you just see that tutorial, whatever you have added today, how it is, or if you are facing any, and the link, video link is also there, in the blog link is there, everything is there. So you can easily follow it both way, and you can try this query. You don't require a SQL knowledge initially. You can just copy and use it the way I have shown you. The Namaste Pratik. So you can just see. If you have any questions, post it here, or otherwise we'll close the session. Try this this one. Hope it will be useful. And this, note that all these tutorials are generated or given to give you a foundation. So over that, your real-time applications, you can extend it or add more features to it and go for a, wherever you work for a real-time application. These are, we intentionally kept is very simple, so all can follow and use it. So that is the main intention for all these small applications. And it is not that only that we work on Python, we other programming, PHP also we work. So if you have any such requirement, yesterday whatever link I have shown it, that is our query section, SQL section, where we have developed different queries, and those are mostly PHP focused. So right now, of course, our SQL is same, there is nothing to do with PHP or Python. So query part remains same, and that is why I always say that a strong knowledge on the SQL part query, that will help you, because whatever language you use, the query remains same, and you can understand how things works at the back end. That will help you to understand how things goes to the database, how we retrieve it from the database. That knowledge is quite useful, so you can get a good grasp on the topic. Whatever language you use, JavaScript, Java or Python or PHP, SQL knowledge is highly important, because that gives you the, it's a common, because you must interact with database where your data will be stored. You must need a database. So this knowledge helps you. So friends, hit your like button, subscribe also. Every day we are coming at 7:30 for discussing all that about the tutorials, what we are going to add or what you are adding, and based on your feedbacks we are preparing. So you can join us every day at 7:30. I am trying my best, little busy, some other work, so but I am regularly now coming. So you can suggest me your questions, ideas, feedbacks, everything you can tell me. Here also in this code, it is with a function. Say query is different. Query is nothing but it's a string only. Query, the way we write it in a select star from table name, fine, it's a string only. Now you pass it to a function. The way you handle it a string. How you pass a string, how you use a string in a function, same way you use it. But when you execute the query, you are interacting. For that you need to have a connection object. So my connection is the connection object in this tutorial, whatever you see. Yes, you can do that. Say you have a fixed query, say today's sell, today's turnover, add that as your additional project. Say click the button, instead of writing, copying all the query, backend it will take the query and say what is the sales today. That is a very common requirement. What is the total turnover sales today? Give a button. On click of that button, it will come up. What sales today is this month. It will pick up the current date, match the date and tell you who has purchased, or like that you can have multiple tables at the buttons at the top. Each button will generate one query and pass the query. Now what we are doing, we are giving a common text area. The text, whatever you type it, that is getting executed. Now what will happen is, you will have a button there, and each button on click will, instead of that text, it will pass on. I can just wait a minute, I will just show you. It's very easy. I hope you can able to do it easily. Let me just take you there. Sorry. If I am there, I will just show you. So what is happening here? You just see. Okay, just wait. I will give you. I can just show you here. Fine, friend. See this button. I have B1 button, that go button on the application. Let me just show. This go button, when I am clicking this particular line number 23, you just see my query. My query is the function, and here inside that, what it is doing is T1 get 1.0 till end. So what it is gathering all this text, passing it as my function my query. Now what I will do is, below that I will give some 5-6 buttons. I will put it. When I click this button, instead of collecting this one, that is a fixed query, it will pass the query. I will write the query here. Instead of writing this, I will write that query. So when I hit the go button, that query will exist. Set what is the today's cell. That's a good idea. Now let me do it. Okay, what I am going to do it right now is changing it. I will show you one example using the same go button. Now if I'll hit the go button, it is giving me this output. Now I will change this. Hope you are able to see me up to this point. I am just writing select cells. Okay, I have saved this. Now let me just close this again, open this again, saved it again. Okay, let me run it. Yeah. Now instead of writing any query, I will hit the go button. See, the entire cells table has come up, because here it says select star from this go button is just passing the this query select star from cells, and that is the result what it is coming. What you can do is create some multiple let me just go back. Yeah, what you can do is create some multiple tables, each having a fixed query within the bracket, the way I have written. So one will give you the total cells today, or write something else also on there. So that way what will happen, the common query is what every day at the end of the day what you require. First thing you require is what's the total cells, or anything. I will give you the button, 3-4 button, click that button, directly that result will come instead of typing the query. What it is all the same, only you are writing giving a broader sense that any query you can type it. Once you have a button in that, your query is fixed. You don't have option to change the query. That's the only difference. Hope you understood the concept here. I think I am just, my preview is lagging. Okay, friends, that's the all story. Request you once again, please hit the like button, and you request again to join at 7:30 evening Indian Standard Time for all these technical discussions, whatever tutorials we add and what you are planning to add, all those things. You can ask me questions also. Your ideas, your suggestions will help us in improving, and will have a useful discussion also. So I request you to please subscribe and hit the like button, so we can continue. Our plan is for 10 to 15 minutes only, not more than that, but somehow we are continuing. Now it is already 25 minutes are over. So regularly please join us at 7:30 and ask me the questions. Here you can post it, or below the tutorials. I am based on that I am preparing all the replies to discuss here, and based on your discussion also we are adding the tutorials, so you can post your questions, everything. Anything more, you friends? Okay friends, that's all. We'll stop here. Please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel also, and please post your questions, your ideas, suggestions. That matters a lot to us. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching.